one of the guys on Twitter said you should talk to him about seeding. I think that's what it's called. Seeding and chemtrails. I don't know any science behind this. मुझे को मालूम नहीं है क्या है. But I've seen Instagram पे लोग stories वही लिख रहे हैं God fearing type की. भगवान की धरती से अगर आप खेलोगे तो यही होगा. And Dubai is literally flooded. It looks really bad.
Yeah.
I was there very recently, and whenever I go there, I'm always reminded of it's a mirage. All of the city is one big mirage. Everything is man-made, right? And they did try to push it, and it sort of backfired. From what I know, 2 साल की बारिश एक साथ हो गई. What is the science behind this seeding stuff, and do you know something about this?
So I can't comment on the Dubai situation specifically because it's too soon, and typically like I have longer time periods where I wait for a lot of data to come in to analyze. But just talking about the theme of weather modification, geoengineering, chemtrails, this is another theme that earlier was kind of lambasted and critiqued by the mainstream for being a conspiracy theory, which only like paranoid people believe in. The government is spraying chemicals in the sky to like change the weather and stuff. But this is on record now. Like the CIA director a couple of years back came out on record, said that we do have large-scale geoengineering programs.
Geoengineering?
Yeah, so this is basically the spraying of particular kind of compounds into the stratosphere. And the narrative that they're using to justify doing this now is to reduce the sun's kind of penetration on the earth, to reduce global warming. And that's the narrative through which they're using it. So earlier, it's like they keep gaslighting the people. You know, when researchers were talking about this, I'll give you books which were like detailing this years back, that the government had secret programs where they were spraying people. Even in America, like the military has been caught, you know, like doing secret biological warfare experiments on people which have been, you know, exposed later on when that people had no idea. Like there's an entire trend of secret experiments that the American government has engaged in, whether that's MK Ultra or Tuskegee experiments and like tons more. So this was like earlier derided for being a conspiracy theory, and later on they just like gaslighted the people and said, no, now it's not a conspiracy theory, now we need to do this.
If you can't watch a full podcast, watch a clip instead. You'll be as entertained and as informed. That's my guarantee. That's why you gotta subscribe to Dostcast Clips.
You know, because there's like a ostensible reason that we want to reduce global warming. So definitely this is factual. You can go and look up patents on geoengineering. There's companies which take up government like kind of projects to go and spray certain chemicals in the sky. All of this stuff is on record, so it's not like, and even like the authorities are out admitting that, you know, this is on the books, like this is a technology and capability they have to change the weather, influence, like, you know, and some researchers argue that this has the ability to, you know, create earthquakes on demand, like engineer local weather events and stuff. Increase rain is a very common thing because we know like governments have been officially doing it for a while, but it goes much deeper than that as well. Yeah.
I'm thinking about ये जो बारिश वाली चीज़ हुई है, they wanted it to be like a fertile land, but it massively backfired. Pentagon ने तो ये बोल दिया कि भैंचो aliens हैं. When I first read a set of reports, and I know, by the way, लोग बोलते हैं कि आजकल podcasting में लोग aliens की बातें बहुत करते हैं. I did want to preface that because I've never officially talked about aliens on this podcast ever, but I want to bring it up with you because you know all sources like the back of it. All मतलब दुनिया की सारी sources से तेरा रिश्ता है. There is no denying that. But I remember reading a set of reports. Pentagon बोलता है alien है. Pension, no outcry, no independent investigation. Like the not even the tacit, the open agreement that aliens exist. No response. The world just kept on moving.
So this has actually been building up for quite some time. I know, like I have been researching this and like, you know, sharing these things with people, arguing with them for the last couple of years. So I remember like a couple of years back when the Pentagon and some people in the Air Force had released certain footage where they were, you know, observing these craft which are moving at record speeds, doing crazy maneuvers and stuff, which, you know, couldn't be explained in terms of like the state of level of technology we have for craft today. And slowly there's been a drip feed of increase of people coming out from different government sectors and establishments. Like the thing that last escalated this incident you're talking about is the testimony of David Grush.